What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome your faces back to Mortal Kombat 11, where today we're going to be talking about the Kombat Pack 2 and my theories for it. If you don't want to hear anything about leaks, then just click off now, because I'm going to be talking about probably 3 or 4, maybe 2 in the least different leaks here. So, I guess just to start things off, I'm going to say each character has, so each character that I'm going to guess, I'm going to make 6 guesses. They're each going to correlate with a character in Kombat Pack 1. So, for example, Sheeva's going to correlate with Sindel because, okay, well, just to explain something first. We have a pretty good chance that Sheeva's going to be in the game. I know this is out of, chronological order in comparison to what I'm about to do, but whatever, doesn't matter. We have a good chance that Sheeva's going to be in Kombat Pack 2 because she was in the files early on when people were data mining. And she did play a decent role in story mode compared to other characters. But so why they correlate Sindel and Sheeva? They're both females who were they were NPCs in 2 different games. Sindel was an NPC in MKX, so of course they're gonna actually give her a playable role in MK11 first. MK11 had Sheeva. So, did I accidentally just say the wrong name? Whatever. MK11 had Sheeva as the NPC. Although you didn't fight her, she was still there, and she did play a pretty decent role for someone you didn't actually get to play or fight. So, I do believe she's going to be in Kombat Pack 2. But just starting off, well, I guess kind of starting off, I'm going to say Shang Tsung, and he's going to end up correlating. Actually, I think I said that backwards. Fujin, and he's going to end up correlating with Shang Tsung. And you're probably like, but bro, man, Mr. Ultimate, yeah, I read your name. Stupid. Why would you say these 2 characters correlate with each other? Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'll give you that. But I do have a pretty decent theory that, okay, so technically both of these 2 characters are dead at the time, which is pretty iffy, but they're both known for sort of magic, and they're both I want to say they're not seen very much. Of course, Shang Tsung is seen a lot more than Fujin, and he plays a lot more behind the scenes stuff regardless, but it's mostly just having to do with their magic. Fujin is of course the god of wind, Shang Tsung is the god of nothing, but he does control souls, so I think there's some sort of correlation here. I don't know. Gear pieces for Fujin would of course be a bandana, not a bandana, a headband. I don't know why I said bandana. He's not Aaron. Maybe a staff and possibly an amulet similar to Raiden. And of course the bandana. Nope, the headband similar to Louis Kanghe himself. Next up we would have, people are gonna get so mad at this if anybody ends up watching this. Stryker is correlating to Nightwolf. So, I don't know. People might want to see Stryker. I know personally I didn't when I first thought of it, but I think they could do it really cool. I hope they're going to do Fujin. I think Fujin can actually be a really cool character. I can't wait till he comes out to try him out. But, I think Stryker and Nightwolf, they're not extremely similar characters, but they both died in MK9. They both came back as Revenants in MKX, and they were both absent from MK11. And just to tag along with that, I think if we do get a Kombat Pack 3, that Smoke will be the character that correlates with these 2 as, sort of another character that didn't end up in MK11, but was in MKX as a Revenant. So, that's just my guess. Gear pieces for this man would be his hat, maybe a gun, and possibly a grenade. I don't know, though. I guess we'll see. Of course, I already talked about Sindel and Sheeva, but actually, shoot, that is out of order. Hold on. Let me actually talk about my man. Oh, Robocop. See, I have kind of a theory going with this guy. So, I honestly know that people are gonna be... I've seen, actually, in the comment section of other videos, shout out to my man, Brusque Poet, not that anybody watching this probably doesn't know about him, but I'll say it anyway. He actually kind of gave me the idea of this entire what I'm about to say. So, with Robocop, the reason I'm saying him is because I probably would have guessed him anyway, just because I think he's a cool character. But this kind of, like, this really gives me a reason to guess him. I would have honestly probably had no idea. I would have just said Robocop for no reason. But I actually have reason now. The Rob leak, who actually I saw with the Rob leak in like the screenshot. I actually saw S-H-E, which of course stands for Sheeva. But I think Robocop is going to be Rob. And a lot of people I've seen in the comment section of all their videos and stuff are saying Robot, and it's going to be Cyrax and Sector. But I don't think it's going to happen, man. I just don't think it's going to happen. Again, if it is those two characters sort of mixed into one as a robot, go ahead, burn me in the comments, but it's whatever. Because I honestly don't really think I don't think it's going to happen. And I think it's just people trying to make excuses for Robocop not being in the game, or like, they're trying to convince themselves that Robocop isn't going to be in the game, when I think it's the complete opposite. Robocop has a decent chance of being in the game. Sorry. If you do have a disagreement, free feel free to tell me why, and I don't know, try to convince me. I guess, like, it's gonna be Robocop. Change my mind. Along with that, we have the fact that both of these characters are like, Terminator and Robocop, of course. They're both like sci-fi action movie characters from, like, 50 years ago? I don't know what year either of the movies came out. I'm just gonna say 50. From a while ago, a few decades. But I don't know. I think Robocop could even fit pretty well. I don't know what his gear would be, actually. I haven't seen the reboot. I've only seen the older one, but the older one was pretty good. And I would say, judging by what I know, maybe his gear could be the visor, a gun, and something else. I don't know. If you have any ideas, feel free to tell me in the comments down below. If you're watching this, Ethan, who I know loves Robocop, if you have any ideas, go ahead and tell me. Like, just to say, if anybody doesn't know much about Mortal Kombat, we of course have 3 different gear pieces. For Terminator, it's a grenade, a shotgun, and a pair of sunglasses. For Sindel, it's a weapon. Is it called a Nagnata? No, it's called, what even is that? Juan Deus. Okay. Boots and her hair. Anyway, so continuing on. Sheeva, of course, with Sindel. I already explained why I thought it was going to be Sheeva, so I'm just going to say the gear. If go look at her MK9 look, she's basically wearing like nothing. So I don't know what gear could possibly be. I guess judging by the MK11 look of her, I'm going to say gauntlets maybe. Something with her face, I guess. Some like headgear. And possibly, I guess, I don't know. Again, if you have any ideas, tell me in the comments. Okay, so this is gonna be weird. So my idea here. So I'm sure everyone watching this, or still watching anyway, knows that Ash was possibly switched out. I can't guarantee anything again here. Switched out with Joker. And maybe now Ash is going to be in Kombat Pack 2. But that's not actually who I'm going to have correlating here. I'm going to have Joker and Michael Myers. And the reason here is that, look at this guy. If you're about to tell me that he could not be in a horror film, you're lying. Like, hold on. He literally looks like, I was gonna say Pennywise, but he doesn't really look like Pennywise. He looks like a character on his own. But I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think there's a decent chance. Of course, this, along with Stryker, has the least likely chance because there have been basically no leaks, no real guarantees of either Stryker or Michael Myers actually being in the game. Of course, I guess technically Pennywise, if you want to say. Pennywise does have a slight chance, but I'm gonna say Michael Myers over him. Although Pennywise would be kind of cool to see. Have a Spawn hate clowns a bit more. Michael's gear, I don't know. I kind of want to say this, I kind of don't. Please don't murder me. I haven't seen any of the Halloween movies, so I don't know what his gear would actually be. I don't know what Michael Myers usually uses. Possibly just to spitfire some stuff. Spitfire? Is that what, I don't think that's what I want to say there, but just to say some stuff. Maybe a weapon. I don't think his mask actually changes that often, so I would just assume that would change with his actual, like, skins. Yeah, I don't really know what else, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, that's another reason that Michael's probably, like, has the least chance. Not that it's low, but that it's just lower than everybody else here. Okay, so Spawn. I kind of left the best for last here because obviously Ash Williams. Both of these characters have movies. Both of these characters, I think Ash had his own video game. I'm not 100% sure, but actually, yeah, feel free to tell me that in the comments down below too, because I do not know, and I would love to know. But both of these characters, they had their own movie, they had their own video game, and they were both highly requested characters. So I think the odds are pretty good. Of course, Ash, for his gear, I don't really want to explain too much there because, I don't know, there's really no point. Everybody really knows that there's a good chance of Ash being in the game. But yeah, his gear, probably something on his arm. Maybe, I think, did he have a shotgun? I think he had a shotgun. Maybe something else, like a, I was going to say crossbow, but I don't think, does Ash have a crossbow? I'm probably getting confused with somebody else, but yeah, I don't know. If I would have to say maybe, like, yeah, actually, I have no idea. I don't want to talk out of my ass here. I can't make any real guesses, so I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, just a sort of like little bonus thing, I'm going to say Ermac does have a pretty good chance of kind of being in, like, some game, at least. I think, yeah, in some game, in some, like, DLC pack, even if it's in Kombat Pack 3 or something else. I do personally think that Ermac does have a really good chance, because think about it. Alright, so if all characters we saw in the crypt dead, we saw Kano, who was obviously in the game. We saw Goro, who was just a skeleton, so we can't really compare him with anything. We saw Rain and Smoke, who had their classic costumes. We had Reptile, who had his MKX costume. We had Kenshi, R.I.P. my man, with his MKX costume. And then we had Ermac, with a whole new costume. The odds that, with how people have been seeing it, I've heard multiple people say that has been his best costume yet. The odds that he doesn't end up in this game are extremely low, in my opinion. And I can't wait if he does actually end up in the game. I would be so happy. The closest thing we have to Ermac right now is freaking Sub-Zero's this shader. And it's a no-no. It's a no-no. Come on, up here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, disagree with me, agree with me, I guess. You can tell me in the comments, but whatever. I guess leave a like if you agree with my, I guess, ideas here. And feel free, I don't want to keep saying feel free to tell me in the comments down below. Yeah, I sound like an actual YouTuber now. Feel free to tell, oh god damn it. If you would like to, go ahead and tell me in the comments down below what your ideas for Kombat Pack 2 are. So actually, I'm kind of interested to hear what people have to say. I'm also sorry, Melina fans. I don't think there's a good chance of her being in the game. Although, Ed Boon did say for April Fools that Melina would never be in another Mortal Kombat game. So, that honestly kind of leads me to believe that there might be a chance. Honestly, I just can't wait for more content in this game in general. I do love this game. I don't play it online much more. I kind of enjoy a bit of a friendlier atmosphere, which isn't very there online, so whatever. Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and just remember, I'm not the best. I'm the ultimate. See you next time.